Hey guys, it's Will. Hopefully you're having a great day today. So, quantum stocks are down, and the defense market is down, and the data center market is mostly down. But there's one stock that's up today. It's BigBear.AI. So, BigBear.AI is up about 1.7%. BAIG is up 4% today. What's going on with BigBear.AI? Well, Palantir is down, Amentum is down. Most defense companies are selling off. CTM just came out with earnings, really not a bad earnings. They're selling down a little bit. Downward pressure is heavy this morning as the market sees the red. But when we're looking at BigBear.AI, you have three things to consider. Number one, the market of defense. If there was any markets that are going to potentially be building momentum right now, it's going to be this defense market. It's going to be over in the drone markets, along with the oil and gas markets, due to what's going on in the Iran war. Now, BigBear.AI is down to 390. So while they're up, quote unquote, they're still down very much over the last few months. They've sold down here from about $5 a share recently down to about $3.89. So they're just about $4 a share. Now, this company has been as high as $10 a share, and we've been following them and investing in them since around $2.80. Really following them since $1 a share back in 2024. So we're still up, 2-3x at this point, but it is down, and we've seen it sell down extensively, dropping below the support levels, finding previous support as resistance, just not being able to really break back out. Once again, previous support levels acting as resistance. You can see that here, support acting as resistance. And then, this support level here, once again, acting as a resistance. And currently, it's just consolidating from left to right, as you could tell, from about $3.80 and $4.25, just back and forth. So today, holding at this $3.89, and throughout the last 2 weeks, it's been consolidating without any gains. But it is up today while the rest of the market is down. Quite interesting. However, the volatility and everything else, it's expected this stock is going to be fluctuating quite a lot, because ultimately they're in a position where they're near their fair value. They've sold down big time. Once again, they were at $10 a share. They're at $3.88. So the market of what their focus is defense and AI. And the defense markets are not only in a good position, but the BigBear.AI story is a long story, right? First, you have the next year, which is their deployments of the VeriScan, and we've seen them deploy about 15 of these VeriScans into airports. We know that they have multiple scanners, and I've even got my face scanned at the airports: Denver, LAX, JFK, Dallas, some of the top airports in the world, Heathrow Airport, and even in the UAE, where they're essentially just scanning the face of people coming in and out of the US or in and out of different ports of entry in countries, and being able to tell where they're coming from. Now, that's the next year, 2 years, is that they're anticipating revenue there. The other thing that they didn't see in their last earnings when they came out with them, going to go into Prophecy app, where we can get projections from the top AI models in the world. And I'm going to pull up BigBear.AI here. And as you can tell, their financials in the last quarter, they came in with a balance sheet increase to 610 million, so very nice. But then in their quarterly revenue, while they came in with increase in their net income, looking a little better, they've been dropping in their revenue. So revenue is not there, and that's why in this next year, or in this 2026 market, they're seeing a lot of downward pressure. Now, with the recent earnings they came out with, while their revenue was lower, their total assets are still up around 900 million, and they reduced their debt a little bit in the last quarter. So assets and cash here are up 473%. What does that mean? Well, the market that they're in the defense market, requires the ability to deploy infrastructure fast. And so they're ready to do that. They got plenty of money in order to do that. And they also have a smaller market cap now, around 1.8 billion, when their assets are nearly a billion. And their revenue is just around 150 million a year, pretty small. However, if they're able to continue to build revenue into the next few quarters, they're going to be seen as a top player. And they're partnered with Palantir. Their CEO previously was the acting secretary of U.S. Department of Homeland Security and U.S. Commissions and Border Protection, but currently no signs of a recovery. If they're able to break back above about $4.25, then we start to evaluate that potential swing to $5 a share. It's a 17% gain, or up into those $5 to $6 ranges, about a 50% gain. And I do hold the company long term. I would anticipate at some point they're going to stabilize between $5 to $7 a share, which would be a 40% upside from here, or even up to as high as $10 a share if they can actually turn the revenue around. Pretty mixed projections into the next few months and years, but for the most part, looking to stabilize between $3.50 to $5 a share with their current value. Not super bullish from a lot of the models. And this is the story, perfect representation here from this article that we can see here. It says, defense AI potential is real, but the execution remains the question. They've acquired some companies in the AI markets, which is excellent, and they're gearing up for what would be very large contracts for all of the data with their VeriScan technology. However, they haven't seen the revenue yet, and that's why they continue to have difficulties. Now, the technicals are also working against them. If they were to break again above about 425, start to see them jump back up here into these levels, then we're looking at a bullish momentum potentially for them to continue back up into those $5 to $7 ranges. So watching the current levels, if they were to break below 365, that's a bearish continuation. Find some support here, potentially recover. They've started to slow down on the downtrend. And if they were to reverse right now, it's kind of what we're watching for a potential trade at market open. Something like that would be a break above this 425. Then you start to see that 25 to 30 to 40%. But once again, I would not enter any short-term trades right now till we have a little more confirmation. We'll see if any opportunities present themselves at market open. If you would like to be there, it's not a subscription or anything like that. You can get lifetime access to our daily live trading. We're there at market open Monday through Friday at 6:30 a.m. So if you want to tune on in, would love to see you there and also get you my entries and my exits in the different companies that we're trading. We had some profits and locked in above even here today on data center companies like APLX and AVAV, which was a defense play with the contracts coming in even after we entered, which was great. So if you want to get your hands on those resources along with our live trading, second link below in the description. And hit the like button if I earned it. Do consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.